2004 Mercedes E320 crankshaft precision sensor replacement. I'm Brian Essett from How To Automotive. I'm going to walk you through the process of changing that out. To get started, we're going to remove the air cleaner assembly. So you're going to pop these little snorkels off and set it, kind of just torque them over to the side a little bit. And then you're going to pop the front cover off, lift up in here, and then pull towards you. And then the air cleaner itself just has these little rubber tabs here and here, and there's just like this one, they're on the back, so you just lift on it until it pops off and set aside. So right here behind the valve cover, I'm gonna come back down here, and you can see the crank sensor there. So what you can do is reach down behind here and unplug the electrical connector. Now you see the connector is disconnected. Now there's a little female Torx bolt that we need to remove. So it's going to be E8 female Torx bolt like this. So as you can see, I just got a little extension with the bolt on there, and then what I like to use is a wobbly like this with another 6-inch extension. So you'll put this on there and you crack the bolt free. So my setup will look like this with the extension and the wobbly. Once you get the bolt out, you just grab it with your hand and pull it straight up. So this is the new part number, the new crank sensor. So now you can go ahead and just put this back into place and push it in. There's no adjustment as far as gap or anything goes. You just push it all the way in until it seats, and then you're going to restart the bolt. And to do all this, there's plenty of room to stick your hands back like this and do it. So now that you got the crank sensor back in the home position, to start the bolt, what you do is you take your socket here and stuff a piece of paper in it and put the bolt in it, and that way you can shake it upside down and angle it in there and get it started. Now that the crank sensor is bolted up, you can just plug in your electrical connector. And now we can just reassemble our air cleaner assembly. And to do that, we want to make sure that this boot goes around the mass airflow sensor. And then these little metal clips will clip on the rubber grommets here, and then there's a couple here and here. So you'll line up all 4 of these tabs and just push straight down. Then you can go ahead and reinstall your snorkels and your front cover. And these little hooks in the front hook here and here, so you'll nose it in kind of up like that until they catch and push them in. We have to use a little screwdriver to get this little corner up here. There, I got it actually. So now once you do that, you can just pop it down into place, and that completes the crank sensor replacement on a 2004 Mercedes E320. I'm Brian Essett from How To Automotive. I'd like to thank you for watching our videos.